Hey everyone, hey and welcome back to yet another episode of Battle Rap Resume. This is your host Tom Quee. As ever, I'm going to say thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate everyone who fucks with the show, everyone who subscribes, everyone who follows us on Twitter at Battle Rap Resume, everyone who checks out the YouTube channel. Send us an email as well, battlerapresume@gmail.com. If you want to support the show, there's two main things you can do. You can leave us a review on iTunes. That's greatly appreciated. Go onto the iTunes page, check out what people have been saying. Also go onto our Patreon, patreon.com/Battle Rap Resume. You can donate to the show there. You can get access to Battle Rap Resume episodes way before they come out. You can get access to loads of stuff that I do as well. Loads of my top 10s, loads of my most dislikes. They go on the channel before they ever go on the YouTube. They're on there weeks, months before. So if you want to get premium access, you want to help out the show, put some money back into the show, it's greatly appreciated. Check out our Redbubble as well. But yeah, really excited to welcome back someone. Always have great chats to this guy. Solja, how's it going, man?
All good, brother. How's things?
Things are good, man, and we last spoke was just before the Afghan Dan battle, and it's been going from strength to strength for you, man. You've been having a really good 2017.
You know what, bro? Like, at the minute, I can't complain. Like, my start of the year has been so fucking strong. I think it's going to be hard to maintain it for the rest of the year, but we're going to do it, man, because that's what we do. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, completely. And, I mean, the first thing, obviously, we got to talk about, we sort of previewed it before, but you battled Afghan Dan. It's gotten like almost 230,000 views at the moment. It's taken off, hasn't it?
Yeah, that battle went crazy, man. I think it was just because there was so much controversy behind the battle before it even, dropped. Because basically, I just went on my... I'm gonna talk shit now, all leading up till this battle drops, just to build the anticipation as much as I could. And it seems to have paid off. Like, obviously Afghan Dan has got a crazy following, so it was gonna get views either way. But once you put that with my fucking promotion fucking skills and controversial skills, put that together, man, it makes a good pot, and it's gone crazy.
And I mean, just
I had a booking in Blackpool last week, and bro, I am not talking shit when I tell you that I absolutely got mobbed.
Oh shit!
Like, bro, there was kids running through the fucking street shouting my name. Like, anybody that was there, yeah, can 110% vouch for me, bro. The only time I've seen stuff like that is like back in the day when like Take That would go sign a CD in fucking HMV. Bro, I am not lying to you. 2 police vans had to come and clear the road, bro.
That's crazy, man.
Bro, there was kids running up and down the street screaming, fuck Afghan Dan. Yo, it was absolutely madness.
Jesus Christ, man. So,
And now I'm thinking that I should have charged the promoter a little more because of that. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to go back, man, as well. Like, that's crazy. Like, and I mean, just to get back to the clash itself, did you and Afghan Dan speak much before it happened, or was it very much you met on stage, or?
Right. I'll basically, you spoke to Dom, didn't you? And Dom gave you his take on, what happened that day. Like, the guy was so fucking weird, bro, and so scared. Like, it didn't, to be fair, how he was in real life did not come out on the video, because when he walked into that building, bro, he was fucking shaking. And it got to a point where at the beginning of the clash, I actually felt bad for the kid, you know what I mean? Because I was like, you really have been thrown to the wolves.
Yeah.
Like, literally, before the battle, I was talking to Bobby Rex, and Bobby Rex was like, bro, you're going to smash him in. And to be honest, I think he knows it. And when we came out on stage, we had the first initial meet. He walked up to me and he was like, hi, bro, how, bro? Are you all right, bro? How's things, bro? And, bro, it was just like, I was just like, fucking hell, we haven't met up for a fight. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, I think he brought, 4 people with him or something like that. And they was stood behind him looking just as fucking scared as he was. To be honest with you, I actually hope he battles again. I just don't want that first battle, him battling Solja in Leeds, to be his take on battling, because it's not that.
Yeah. I think he is going to battle again. I think he has said on Twitter that he's going to get back into it. And I mean, not obviously, whatever, he did his thing sort of thing. But you got to understand to a certain extent, P, why he was scared. Like you say, it was the lines that he never battled before, and to battle someone like you, like.
Yeah, I totally get that. But when you have made a career out of sending for people and beefing with people, like, as soon as somebody bigger than you wants to beef with you, you can't close in, bro. I've been to Wolves by myself. I've been to Birmingham by myself. I've been to London by myself. Like, this is what people fail to realize. My first battle, bro, was against Chronicle.
Right.
At Words of Weapons in Manchester, bro.
Yeah.
So
I remember.
I don't really think that's an excuse. It was his first clash or whatever, because if that was the case, he should have said, you know what, I'm not ready. Because, bro, I've been offered battles in the past, and I've said to Urge, you know what, I ain't ready for that yet, bro.
Yeah, no, I guess that's fair enough. And I mean, what did you think about the battle itself? Like, obviously it was a bit weird because he'd never battled before and stuff like that, but were you happy with how it came out, or?
On the day, I was very, very, very fucking annoyed, bro. On the day. But afterwards, and I watched the battle for what it is, and I didn't go. I think my biggest problem in that battle was, I think I expected too much off Afghan Dan. And when he came, and after because the first round he was good. I can't say nothing like that. But after the first round, you could just see that I just got more and more frustrated. Like, bro, this is the biggest battle of your life so far. How are you not prepared for this?
Yeah.
Like, you've got such a big following that are depending on you. Bro, I had 12-year-old kids messaging me daily, telling me that I'm going to get killed, telling me that... Bro, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I'd post a picture on Instagram, someone would comment underneath it, Afghan Dan's going to smoke you. I'll go onto the profile, bro, and Afghan Dan will be the profile picture. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my god! Yeah,
if there's one thing I can say about that battle, Tom, it was weird as fuck. It was the most surreal battle I've ever been involved in.
Yeah.
Other than the title match.
Yeah.
We'll get onto that.
We will get onto that, yeah. And I mean, coming up to it, I'd sort of watched loads of BG Media stuff and Afghan Dan stuff, and it was a little disappointing, wasn't it, that he spent half of it sort of quoting old videos and Devilman and stuff, like.
To be 100% honest with you, Tom, I said this prior to me battling him on your show. I said, I think he thinks that is a bit bigger than he actually is, because when he was going in there to spit them bars, he was expecting everyone to be singing along with him.
Yeah.
Nah, mate, that's not going to happen, because it was not a 14+ event. If it was, that might have happened. And yeah, I'm not taking anything away from the guy, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Not at all, but I just think that he should have handled that situation a bit better. Yeah.
I mean, it'd be interesting to hear his side on it. I have reached out a few times to get him on the show. Actually, quite a lot of people have asked me to try and get Afghan Dan on the show, and I would like to get him on. We sort of chatted briefly on Twitter, but he couldn't lock anything down. I remember you saying when I had you on the show last time, P, that he's only on Twitter and stuff like that. But
yeah, bro,
it's kind of difficult. But afterwards, did you guys chat at all after the battle, or?
Afterwards, I went up to him and I what it is with me, Tom, right? Ask anybody I've battled. Before the battle, I am such a prick to them. Right. I won't talk to them. I'll do all I can to make them feel uneasy in the venue. But after the battle, as long as you want a dickhead in the battle or cross the line, I'm always gonna have time for you. And after the battle, I went up to him. I says to him, "Yo, bro, keep doing what you're doing, man. If you want to work on something, give me a shout. It's a battle. We ain't got beef. I ain't got a problem with you." But I don't think he understood, battling. I think he thinks that if you clash with somebody, that's it, you've got a problem with them. Sure. But to be fair, when I first started out, I was also like that. I fucking hated Willsy's guts, mate. And then I got to know Willsy, and I was like, do you know what? He's actually one of the safest guys I've ever met in battle rap. But I used to see Willsy and be like, this guy's a fucking prick. I don't know who he thinks he's talking to. I don't know, because Willsy used to talk a lot of shit before battles, and leading up to that, he was one battler that I was pretty convinced that I was never going to be cool with. But like I say, like it just comes with the understanding of battle rap, which I think if he does it, he'll do all right, bro. He will do all right.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, look, we just mentioned earlier as well, like it's gotten a hell of a lot of views. Like, have you felt like a new fan base, like more eyes on you, that sort of thing, or?
Most definitely, bro. Like most definitely. Like I used to get messages like quite regular. I get people like messaging me, bigging me up, sending me Snapchats quite regular and shit like that. People recognize me because I'm not inconspicuous, do you know what I mean?
Sure.
So like all that shit used to happen anyway, but after that battle it was a different kind of reaction than I was used to, because with his fan base being younger and me taking like younger fans on board after doing that clash, it was so weird because like these kids, bro, they haven't got any fucking like, they haven't got any idea of like real life because they're still kids, obviously. So I can be at home chilling with my son, watching TV, whatever, do you know what I mean? And my phone would just be constantly ringing, Facebook Messenger calls, fucking random kids video calling me just to see if I'll answer and shit like that. Bro, it was so weird.
Yeah.
But it seems to have cooled off a bit now because like I'm not very like responsive to that shit.
Sure.
If you do that, I'm like, yo, chill the fuck out, you get me? I've got a life as well. But yeah, man, other than that, like, there's been nothing that's made me think, oh, fuck, I should have never done that battle.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, in that sense, it's positives.
Yeah, no, it was great move, and you know, it's mad, really, kind of ignoring Chilla Jones versus Sharon, which is kind of like two internationals going out. In terms of the most viewed battles in 2017 on Don't Flop, you're in both of them. You know,
Exactly, bro. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, crazy. So obviously we had Afghan Dan, and now getting on to yourself and Matter versus Shuffle T and Marlo, which is getting, you know, rave reviews.
And like, you know what, Tom?
Yeah.
If Quill wouldn't have been such a bitch, I'd have had 3 of them.
You're supposed to battle
There's
Quill.
There's an exclusive for you, bro. What the fuck's up with him?
He is quite temperamental, isn't he? He never seems to want to battle.
Bro, I don't know what's wrong with these guys. These guys, right, will say, oh no, I want to battle. They'll be like, all right then, battle P. They'll be like, oh no, I don't want to battle. Then they'll be like, all right, battle fucking J Short. And the man's like, yeah, that's cool. Not saying that Quill versus J Short's confirmed. I'm just using that as an example. But and I'm just like, well, what the fuck, bro?
So
like, I honestly don't understand it, bro.
Yeah, that's weird. So where were you and Quill meant to battle, or was it just kind of meant to happen somewhere?
That like I don't want to be stepping on no one's toes or giving out. Do you know what I mean? But me and Quill was potentially battling pretty fucking soon, bro. And it was like, nah, Quill's not on it. He's battling someone else. I'm like, alright, cool.
Right.
Now you know you can't offer me anybody else now.
Yeah.
Because the level's already been set high. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I aren't looking to battle these guys anymore, Tom. I'm looking to battle internationals or somebody that's going to put me in contention. I'm not saying I want to be the champion, but I want to be up there. Do you know what I mean? I want to be considered in that Ogmios, fucking Shocks, Gemini, Dialect. All these guys, bro. I think I've done enough to be in mix, but just because I'm not a lyrical, quote-unquote lyrical rapper, there's only people like O'Shea that I've had that's not known as a lyrical rapper but still gets that push. It's weird, bro. Because and that's another thing I can say on the other sense. I can't say that Don't Flop hasn't given me a push, because they've pushed me from day one. They might have given me a couple of battles that I didn't agree with, but I got Enigma early as fuck.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, I got I main evented early as fuck against Mixie in Leicester. I got that early as fuck. I got the title shot off the back of 2 2-on-2s early as fuck. They give me the Afghan Dan battle, which could have gone to 5, 6, 7 other fucking battlers on the roster. So I cannot say that they're not giving me a push, but I just don't understand it, bro. I really don't. There's a list of people I think of, and I'm just like, how have these people not had big battles? How's Tox not had a big battle? Don't get the Gemini battle was big, but when I say big, I mean like internationals, like Gemini, Tally, me, Zen,
Zen's, I agree with Zen. Definitely, he's put in work. Like
Double L was like fucking Don't Flop's DNA at one point, bro.
That's true. Yeah, he was.
He was the Don't Flop journeyman, and like I swear, I just don't understand it, bro.
Yeah.
But obviously, whatever they're doing has worked for fucking, what is it, the 7th birthday, 8th birthday, it's worked for that many years, do you know what I mean? So fucking, who am I to say, oh, well, I should be getting this and I should be getting that? I'll just sit back. If I don't want it, I'll say no. If I do, I'll say yeah. And that's the way I'm looking at it now. At one point, battle rap was my life, bro. But now I'm just like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I think, fair point, man. And I mean, like, kind of ideal world, Don't Flop offer you an international. Who were some of the ones? Didn't we talk? I'm sure we spoke about you and Head Ice. Wasn't that one we put out there? Like, that would be fucking amazing.
Head Ice, Big T.
You and Big T, why not? That has to happen. He's always over here.
Bro, T-Top. There was a battle that came out the other day, Mr. Wavy versus...
Oh yeah, he battled Bill Collector.
Me and Bill Collector would be a billion view battle, bro. And I've been saying this from day fucking one.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
You get me, bro? My dream battle would be Daylight, but that's probably that'll never happen unless I win lottery and then I pay for it myself.
Yeah, I mean,
and it's on Battle Rap Resume, P Solja, Battle League. One battle, P Solja versus Daylight. That's it.
That's it. Just one battle in and out, and I think that would be
P Solja versus Daylight, Zen versus Disaster, and that's it.
Zen versus Diz. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, you versus Daylight. I think Daylight's burnt a few bridges with Don't Flop, unfortunately, but I think that could definitely go down in some way.
No, Daylight has definitely burnt a few bridges with Don't Flop. So has Disaster, to be fair. I don't want to book the two people that are fucking. What the fuck?
That'd be the theme of the event. It'd be like, the people you thought you'd never see, like, come
Imagine
back.
that being on a King of the Ronalds.
Ooh. He Solja versus Daylight on King of the Ronald. Yeah, I think, if Mickey, if you're listening, Hulk, like, I think that could be fucking dope, man. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, we've obviously been through your resume before on the episode before, but you've been battling now since 2012. You've put in so much work. You've had the 2-on-2 title. You've done, these huge battles of things. I think it makes sense, man. And I mean, like, I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but like, how do you go about getting these battles? Like, do you just have to like literally just push your way out there? Like, it must be quite hard to get what you want, I guess.
Do you know what? I think, in the sense of the title match, I think we got that by default. I think I'm not saying that we didn't deserve it or we didn't do enough to get it, but I do actually think we got that battle by default. And when I say default, I mean I don't think there was another 2-on-2 team around strong enough. See, I was saying this to Tox the other night on his podcast, and he was saying to me that, there's bare teams in England. I'm like, yeah, but who? Who could have battled Shuffle and Marlo that day? Because, to be honest with you, I don't think anybody has ever gave them what we gave them, and they still fucking won. Yeah. But with that, how that came around, that was actually meant to happen at the last birthday. But obviously, me and Shuffle T were both booked in Denmark that same weekend, so we couldn't make it. So it was going to be at Checkpoint. But it got brought forward and put the main event of North versus South. But that battle there was going to happen. Like, we were calling them out. I'd actually seen Shuffle T and Marlo, and they was like, yo, we're going to battle you guys. Like, we're actually going to. So I think it was a verbal agreement between both teams, then being like, that's a genius idea, let's fucking go. But I'm not saying that they didn't have that in their mind anyway, because they might have done.
Yeah. I mean, in their first round, they sort of talk about that, don't they? About sort of how they didn't understand what any teams could be, sort of thing, and, it was kind of a formality. But nonetheless, man, I mean, Shuffle and Marlo are obviously a formidable force, but you and Matter, like, you brought it. It's such a good battle.
Bro, the best bit of feedback I got from that battle was somebody came up to me in that venue and was like, do you know what? Any other 2-on-2 team would have stood in front of what you and Matt had done, would have lost. And that was the best bit of advice I got off that, because I said to Matt, right before the battle, just before we went onto stage, I says to Matt, listen, if we give this our everything, we've won. And I was that confident and that confident in our material that I actually thought, do you know what? We are gonna fucking win this. And then when the second round happened and Matter had his stumble, I thought, right, we've lost a few points here, but fuck it. But then they was having stumbles, so I was like, all right, okay. So we're like on level playing ground. When we went into the third round, hand on heart, I had that 1-all. And then they just took off from the fucking earth.
Yeah, they have those third rounds, don't they? Like, I think in the C Major Cracker Battle as well, they just have these sort of, you can't, whatever you do, really, you can't stand up against it. Like, I mean, Shuffle and Marlo are so well rehearsed, that's kind of their thing. Like, what were you and Matter? Like, were you meeting up a lot? What was your prep?
Well, to be fair with you, Matter lives on my street, bro.
Right.
Like, I can stand on my street and throw a stone at Matter's house. Do you know what I mean? Like, so we was meeting up more or less every other fucking day. I was getting sick of seeing him, to be honest with you, bro. Like, we were meeting up every other fucking day. Like, I was just away writing, then I'd fucking WhatsApp everything I wrote that day to him, and he'd WhatsApp everything he wrote that day to me. Like, bro, we probably could have done that 2-on-2 twice with the amount of material we had. Right. But putting that other material that got left out, would we have still won? Probably not. So I can't be mad. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hold no bitterness or no about that battle. The only thing that I would be pissed off about is the amount of prep I put into it not to win. That's the only thing that's going to piss you off. Sure. Yeah. Like, because, bro, I'll be honest with you, like, Matter, I don't think, well, in fact, I can say this without disrespecting Matter or anything like that. Like, I know that battle meant a shitload more to me than it did Matter. Sure. And I'm not saying Matter, like, didn't give it his everything. Yeah. I know for a fact he did. Like, but I know, like, bro, you know how much I like to pop shit. Can you imagine if I had won that title? Yeah. Lord God, blood. I'm telling you this, though. You wouldn't have had me licking no fucking Oreos on telly.
Oh, I mean, okay, obviously Shuffle and Marlo do win in the end, but it was a great venue, wasn't it? That sort of Birmingham venue, like, sold out.
When I turned up at that venue, like, I was so overwhelmed, bro, because like one of my favourite bands of all time is UB40, yeah? Like, yeah. And that like, I've been born and raised, like, all the way through life. And I turned up and I walked up to the front door of the venue and it had a plaque out there and it was like UB40 played their first ever booking here in 1980, whatever, do you know what I mean? And I was like, oh my God, I'm winning today. He's wrote in the stars. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? I got in, the venue was rammed, bro. You literally, bro. I think it was Mr. Tongue Twister versus Jay Dillon. Yeah. I had to listen to that from the hallway because I literally couldn't get into the room.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And I was thinking, that's not really my battle that I want to be stood on stage for, so I'm a chilling hallway.
Yeah, it was. I was there actually, and it was. Yeah, it was just. It was.
Was you there, Tom?
I was there. We didn't cross paths, man, but I was there. Yeah.
Nah, man, you blanked me.
It was.
You dissed me, Tom.
It was nothing personal, man. I was watch face, that was kind of what it was about, man. But it was
that's it. Nah, fucking bruv, I was in game mode that day anyway, bruv. Like,
no, it was.
I was in there all day, hood up. The venue was random fucking hot. I hood up the whole day because I just didn't want to talk to no one, bruv.
Yeah, it was just. I remember being there, and it was just. It was like a music gig, which you never really get that vibe at a battle event, like a proper shoulder to shoulder.
When all right, let me ask you then, this Tom. When we was battling, what was it like? What was the atmosphere like watching the battle from a fan's perspective?
I thought it was brilliant because obviously you guys kicked off, and I thought it was a really, really strong first round from you. We kind of expected it, the sort of student parties selling shit drugs sort of thing. I remember that popping off really, really hard here. Yeah. That was really, really good as well. And you sort of getting confused about who they are as well at the start was strong. Their first, which I mean, the common complaint against them is they weren't that direct, which they weren't really in the first. They kind of spoke more about themselves, but the crowd were lapping it up. Did you appreciate that? The atmosphere was mad.
Bro, at the end of the day, fam, when they battled Zen and Dialect, they come out and said, shut up, Zen and Dialect, and the place went nuts. Yeah. So that pretty much sets the bar of what reactions they're going to get to what bars. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, he said one bar that was... It was when he goes... It was before he said the Rubik's Cube bar, and then he goes, that was it, Rubik's Cube, Finchy through the shoe. Mm-hmm. Like, when he said that, the place went mad, and I was like... I remember actually turning round, and I said to her, bruv, I don't understand what he's on about, and her started laughing. Like, there was bits of that battle, like, where I was like, I don't know what the fuck these guys are on about.
Right, well that is... So, yeah, it's a reference to The Office. I don't know if you got that. I mean, that's what they were talking about.
Bro, I Googled it when I got home. I'm telling you, there was so much in that battle. I was like, fuck. And then when they went on to the whole... Like, when they was talking about the infamous piss story, when they first dropped that, I was like, oh, fuck, here we go, another dead angle about this. But the way they did it, I was like, okay. Like, even the first line, we've got a wee story, and it's like, it's fucking... Bro, it's so simple, but genius.
Yeah. It was...
It was so weird to be stood on the receiving end of that, bro. Like, yeah. Because all the time I'm thinking, like, in my head, when they're spitting, I'm thinking, Marlo's going to choke. He's going to choke. He's going to choke. He doesn't look confident at all. He's going to choke. And he didn't. He had his stumbles, and I can't remember what round it was. He actually turned and asked Shuffle T what his bar was. Yeah, and if he says he didn't, he's a liar, bro, because he even told me after battle he did. But through that battle, I'm thinking, yeah, Marlo's going to choke. He's going to choke. I can't believe... Because I don't know why in my head, I'm old school. If you choke, I've won the round.
Right.
If you choke and I don't, no matter what you do, unless you bring my mum out on stage, you're not winning. Because if you choke, I'm a rebuttal about that choke. That is going to be the first thing on my fucking mind.
So Matt choking, then they won the second, or?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Going into the third, I had it 1-1.
Sure. I mean, crazy shit from you here. The whole chuck a dummy in his White House like the American government.
Matt is a fucking genius, bro.
Yeah, crazy.
Matt WhatsApped that bar to me, and I said, "Fuck you, I'm saying that." I said, "I'm saying that, blood. Fuck that."
Matt has some sick stuff in it. I love kicking to his ribs like Cajun spice.
Do you want to hear something funny about that bar there?
Oh, go on.
That bar was for Big J and Lefty.
Oh, right.
We'd wrote the whole battle. Forgot to put that in. That bar there was used against Pedro and Calcium Kid. But do you know what? I choked and didn't say it.
Oh, right. Interesting. Yeah.
So finally, we got to use the fucking bar.
I love that bar. I remember that live, actually. I remember that really sticking with me. That's a fucking fantastic bar. And loads of good stuff from there. What was the angle, what was the decision to attack Danny Jack in the second? Was that just, why the fuck not, or?
No, that was merely for the fact of he was the one talking shit from Team South.
Sure.
He was the one nobody else was talking shit. It was just him.
Mm-hmm.
Going back and forth with Briggsy and Rare. But what I was doing I was just watching from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right, I'll get you in battle. Like, Danny Jack, bruv, is like my little brother. When I see him, it's nothing but love. Like, there was nothing personal in that at all. That was merely the fact of it was North versus South.
Sure. Yeah.
When he posts something online, if I can find a way to try and get under that little nigger's skin, I fucking will. But it's not for the fact I don't like him. I love the guy, you get me? He's a good guy, bro.
Yeah, no, he's a great guy, yeah. Shout out to Danny, yeah. And he definitely reps.
Nah, don't shout him out.
Right. Yeah, he'd like that too much, baby, yeah. What did you think about in the second? I mean, we kind of touched on the P story originally, but in the second as well, Shufflo do sort of the impersonations of you both?
See, I thought that were whack as shit, bro.
Right.
I think when people do stuff like that, unless you get it 100% down pat, I don't think it's worth doing.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, Marlo killed that. But I think Shuffle T needed to tweak his P Solja a bit better.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
But I do think, Marlo killed that, bro.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah, he was really good.
He put glasses and started, like, bopping around and that. I was like, no, look at him.
Oh man! And I loved in the third as well. You mentioned something that you mentioned in our original episode. You were like, "What sort of person could get away with calling Irv?"
Bro, fam, that there is probably it's situations like that. Why I haven't had an international?
Right.
I'm answering my own questions here. If I act like an arsehole, bro, obviously I'm not gonna get them battles, am I?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell, I've had a revelation on Battle Rap Resume. Yes, thanks for that, Tom.
No, that's what I'm here for, Piers. That's what I'm here for. But I mean, moving forward, obviously, as I say, 2017's been incredible. We had Afghan Dan, probably the viral breakout star of 2016, like crazy in terms of the views that guys get. Battle Shuffle T and Marlo. Like, I appreciate nothing's locked in, but like, when are you aiming to battle within the next couple of months, or?
Bro, I've got a battle booked on the 24th of June.
Okay.
I'm making my return to King of the Ronalds.
Oh, shit.
Yes. Okay. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Oh, dope. Who are you battling?
Kinnell.
Is that
his name?
Yeah, Kinnell. Yeah. Oh, that's such a good matchup.
Yeah. I'm battling Kinnell on the 24th I think that's in Birkenhead.
Oh, dope. That's that's awesome, man. Like, good to see you back on the league as well.
No. The guy who booked me is from Birkenhead. That's in Liverpool.
Right. Oh, well, I mean,
It's it's a stone throw away in it or whatever.
Yeah. They're in the same sort of county or whatever. So yeah, that's that's good. When was you last on King of the Ronalds?
I think it was Jay Short.
God, so a little bit longer away.
I've done 2 battles on King of the Ronalds. I battled Bowski and I battled Jay Short.
Right. That's dope.
The Jay Short battle was funny because that battle there, right, we was meant to do 3 written rounds. I went to that battle with 1.5 rounds, yeah. So on the day I've pulled Mickey aside, I've said, yo, Mickey, he's gone what? I said, yo, my battle with Jay Short, is fucking 1 round written, 2nd round freestyle, and 3rd round 4-bar back-to-back freestyle. And Mickey were like, nah, it's free. I said, Mickey, that's what the battle is, mate. He's gone, nah, mate, but Jay Short will be... I said, Mickey, that's what's happening today. So Jay Short's turned up now. Mickey's gone and had a word with Jay Short. Obviously, Jay Short is never going to say no to a freestyle battle.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, I bullied my way into getting out of spitting 3 written rounds.
All right, yeah, that's what a champ does, man. That's what a champ does. So I think,
and do you know what? I went there and I got some fucking wicked reactions. I couldn't believe it. I was like, yeah, big. Do you know what? That's one thing I will say about King of the Ronalds, yeah. Anytime I go to one of their events, bruv, yeah, them man treat me like a fucking king, bruv. They look after me, you get me? They look after me, and I have fun. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have fun.
Yeah. No, Dad, great to see you going back on there. So, I mean, we'll just wrap up with sort of put a quick thing on Twitter, you know, ask if anyone had any questions. I saw you answered this one on Twitter itself, and I know the answer and it makes sense, but someone asked if you'd ever battle Dialect and Zen. I mean, that's not going to happen, right?
That'd never happen, purely for the fact of Dialect and Zen, yeah, I think both of them at battle rapping, yeah, both of them are better than me at battle rapping, yeah, and they know a lot about me. You get me?
Yeah.
So in that sense, bruv, they could fucking E for my life, bruv. So I'd just rather say, do you know what? Fuck it then, let's not have a battle, we'll have a fight if there's a problem. Because I don't want that to happen. I wouldn't want to do that. Like, I know Dialect's dad, he knows me. They know my mum. Dialect and Zen know my mum and dad, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
They know my son. I know Dialect's daughter, do you know what I mean? It just wouldn't worth it. Not unless, yeah, it was like a grand each, yeah, and we sat down and wrote it together.
Right, okay.
That's the only way it could happen, as an exhibition or a compliments battle. But other than that, that'd never happen. To be fair, I don't think me and Matter, yeah, I don't think me and Matter will do another 2-on-2 unless it's against internationals or like somebody jumps out of the woodwork that's fucking super. Like, I don't see once you've had the title shot, like, what else is there to do?
That's true. Yeah, it wouldn't make too much sense.
Now it's exhibition battles, like internationals, or I want that on-beat title, bro, and I'm gonna get it. First, I'm gonna lick down Bilzar, yeah. And then I'm gonna lick down Press One, and like, there's not nobody yet in this league that can tell me that they've done more on beat than me to justify me getting that title shot. I don't care what any fucker says, bruv. I were the king of words of weapons, bruv.
Yeah.
The fucking king.
That's true.
The king blood. The king of words of weapons. I've come on Don't Flop. Not one person has licked me down on beat on Don't Flop. Not one person. And I battled all their top hitters at that point. Licked down Brucey. Made him feel salty. That guy never wants to talk to me again, bro. I don't think he's battled since that, unless it was an exhibition joke thing.
Yeah.
Licked him down. Tally ran from me for all of his life. Lady Shocker ran from me. Got backed into a corner where she had to clash me. Got smacked in and never battled again.
These are
Chucky
facts.
got smacked in. That battle never came out, but not one person can say I lost that battle, bruv.
Oh shit! I didn't realize.
Who else is there?
I mean, there's not many left, man. So you versus Bilzo would be dope, though. That needs to happen soon. Like,
the fans want to see it, bruv. So if the fans want to see it, I'll give them that. I at the guy who's looking to battle someone because, like, he gets 1 million fucking views. I've done that. I've bought that T-shirt, bruv. Like, unless the people want to see it, and I know it makes sense, that battle's going to happen. I'm going to battle Vigilant somewhere down the line as well, because the people want to see that. They've begged for that from Words of Weapons. So if they want to see that, we'll do the business. We'll get that popping. Bilzar wants to do it. We'll do the business. We'll get it popping. But I'm telling you now, nobody should get that shot at Press One before me. And I'm saying that on air, live, now. Fuck that.
I mean,
not having it, bro.
I mean, a lot of people were saying after Press won it, though, maybe Dialect was the next obvious one, but you're saying yourself.
Bro, I'm not going to chuck Dialect under the bus, and I'm not going to badmouth him, but he has not done more than me on beat, battle-wise. He's done Lord of the Mics, yeah? That is a bigger platform, but when it comes to going around and licking people down in other cities, licking people down live on air, bruv, on radio, prize fighter. Man hasn't done that. Nobody's done that, bruv. And I'm not taking nothing away or discrediting nobody. I'm just speaking from my fucking what I see.
No, I think not in dispute, man, definitely. And I guess final question got from Dave, good friend of the show. When's new music coming out, man? Because at the start of the Afghan battle, you have the mixtape kind of preview there, but when's Now Watch Face coming out? Or
you know what it is, Tom? You know, every time I come on here, yeah, I am 100% honest with you, bruv, yeah?
Yeah.
And what it is, yeah, like, I fucked up, bruv. I fucked up massively, yeah, because I released the date and everything for Now Watch Face, right? Sure. And basically, within that period of me putting out that date and getting in the mind frame that I'm going to work on this CD now, I got the Afghan Dan battle, and then I got the title match. So that just basically took my whole fucking thought process in a lyrical sense. Like, to sit down to write bars was for battles, nothing more, nothing less. Like, and I've got half the project recorded, and I've got the other half, I've got the beats, I've got the bars on paper. Imagine this, Tom, I've got the features back already.
Oh, shit.
And it's just waiting on me. So hopefully, like, this is another, like, exclusive or whatever. I don't know when this will come out, but what day is it today?
It's the 11th of May today. The
11th of May. That CD will be out on the 24th of May.
Oh, dope.
And another one as well. I'm dropping a video as well. Like,
oh, nice. It's
the 11th of May now, but I'm dropping a video on Friday, which is the 12th tomorrow.
Oh, sick.
I'm dropping a video for called Since Back in the Day. That's one of the tunes on there. That's like my slogan, so go out and get that. Also, go on to First Media as well and type in Ace Boogie. That's my brother, yeah. Like, he is a fucking rapper, you get me? He's a rapper. I want everybody to go check him out and listen to him, because his shit's on me, man. And you like me, so listen to him.
I want to urge everyone, depending on when this comes out, but yeah, the video will definitely be out. Check out psoldier.bandcamp.com to check out Now Watch Face and all the battles, all the music, all that good stuff. P, any parting thoughts, man? It's been great to have you on. Anything else you want to share? Or
Yo, Tom, it's always a pleasure. Big up the Battle Rap Resume fans as well, yeah, because first and foremost, yeah, without them, you are you. And they always show me the utmost love, bro.
That's true.
Every time I go on there, I see them get P Soldier on. P Soldier Talks the Truth. That's all I can do for you guys. You get me? Like, that's it, bro. Yeah, big up them guys. Big up all my ATK people. Big up the fucking Leeds, man. Big up yourself, Tom. Big up Don't Flop. Big up King of the Ronalds. Big up Chucky P.
Big up Jiggy P. Big up P Soldier. P, always so good to have you on, man. I'm sure have you on later in the year to wrap up, all the battles that's gone down and stuff. But thank you so much, man. This has been great.
Nah, no problem, bro. Anytime.